and economics. Paper 3 is for science and technology and international relations. Paper 4, I'm very happy about it, that it's about ethics. Ethics is something you cannot learn. You are either born with it or you are not. They'll ask you many questions. They will either give you 0 or 4-5 marks out of 10, because you would not have a picture perfect answer for any question. If you would have, they may even give you marks. I had 111 marks in ethics paper out of 120, out of 250, and not many people could score more than 80. So it's good that they are changing the system. So there were quotes by various famous people, and the quotes were really straightforward. Even if you had not heard about them, you could write something or the other about them. There were case studies. It's very beneficial for people who have been into MBA kind of environment. Our bread and butter is through case studies. So the optional choice is up to you. I took up law even if I was not trained in law, because science students do really well in law because it's very analytical. You don't have to cram sections, articles, anything like that. For instance, if I tell you what is theft, theft is when with dishonest intention you take someone's property and you move it out of their possession, and this is theft. There are 4 components to it. I cannot, if I go and start cutting a tree, it's not theft. Until it is totally removed from, the stem is totally removed and I try to take it out. If I, take your pen and put it in my pocket, it's a theft. Though it's a trifle according to IPC, Indian Penal Code, I would not be punished so heavily for it, but it's still a theft. So, law is a very good paper in the sense that paper 1 composes of constitution and international law. Paper 2 is about mercantile law and torts, IPC. So, law is something which I tell people who, irrespective of their backgrounds, whether they are from science or commerce, they can do it really easily. And I've seen that people from the best law colleges in India, NALSA, NLSIU, they have got lesser marks than me in both their terms of law. There's just one girl whose rank is 6. She got 263, I got 251. That too because in paper 2 you need to cram a bit. I did not cram. I did not know any case. So in one question I knew a case. I did not write because I thought that it would, it would really reflect poorly on me. I haven't written any case in any question. I would not write in that as well. So does that answer your question? There are good subjects like philosophy, sociology. People who are very comfortable with mugging up, they can go for botany and zoology as well. A zoology guy has got 294 out of 500 this year. People are taking economics as well. But the favorite subjects of yours, like public administration, political science, people are not getting marked nicely in those subjects now. I don't know why. Maybe because a lot of ready-made material is available in the market. People are mugging that up, and UPSC does not like that. They don't like people who can cram up and come up with answers. They hate patterns. So they don't even want you to read a book on culture. They won't ask you difference between Kathakali and Kathak anymore, because that you can read in your book. But they asked us a question about the role of Bansuri in the way Krishna is depicted in Indian art. Now, you have to really think within 5 minutes and write that answer for 10 marks. Okay? Or they would ask you about some festivals in Arunachal Pradesh, tribal festivals which nobody would know about. So you would write that like all tribals, they would worship nature, they would dance, they would make merry and all. And everyone would get 2 on 10 in that question. It's a level playing field. It's not a good sign if you do not have any questions. So we would not let Pankaj sir go out of our class even after 15 minutes of class.
Can we put management civil service exam like medical and like if you want to go in that field, why are you doing management? So
I think the management course tells you how to bluff. I did not know so many answers, I still wrote them. Because that's what you do in your MBA, right? Within 3 months in a subject, you cannot know everything. And your professors really set very tough papers. Our professors used to do. So Pankaj sir set a marketing paper. We were like looking here and there. Was it really a marketing paper? So you get accustomed doing that. And management, see, a lot of bad press is given to management as a course, but you will see a noticeable difference within you after like 4-5 years, and you would be thankful that you took up PGDM or MBA as a course.
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Hello sir,
Yes.
my name is Chandan Chopra and I have done my Bachelor of Business Administration.
Ranjan Chopra.
Chandan Chopra.
Okay.
And I have done my Bachelor of Business Administration as a graduation. So at this time I want to enter into the supply chain business as an operation, but I don't belong to engineering field. So I want your advice, should I enter into this?
It will be tough.
Tough for me.
Yes. I have a friend of mine from Delhi College of Engineering. It's DTU now. He worked at SmartQ for 3 years, and now he has got a fully funded offer from one of the best B schools in the US for supply chain management, 100% scholarship. But he is an engineer. Engineering is not, it's not an easy course. Obviously, everyone passes by just studying for 1 or 2 days. The same happens in MBA also. There will be a few things which would differentiate between an engineer going into supply chain management and you. But if you are very good mathematically, if you can work on your numerical skills, quantitative skills, then maybe yes. I know a couple of people who did their BCom honors and they are doing good in supply chain domain. But when you look up at somebody's LinkedIn, you do not know whether they landed up with those jobs on their own merit or through contacts.
So it would be difficult for me to enter into this.
I would not dissuade you, but I would say that yeah, it's difficult. It's not an easy path.
Thank you.
So my name is Tejasvi. I want to ask you that in the Hindu newspaper, there was an article about you. And they said that you just used to read newspaper and you got such a good rank. So is it really enough for cracking an exam like that?
See, traditional topics like history, geography, I was always good at because I always got full marks in social studies during my school days. I was equally good in all subjects, but as it happens, if you get more than 95%, your parents ultimately tell you to go for science. And since I wasn't bad in science, I took up sciences, or I would have studied social sciences and Sanskrit. But it did not take me much time to brush up these subjects. But for other people who are not very well versed with these subjects, they will need time. So I used to read newspaper not just because I was preparing for the exam. I was enjoying the journey. I like to, like to be enlightened with the fact that I was reading newspaper for my own pleasure. So not just the physical newspaper. I just did not read the Hindu. The press has a bad habit of, putting words in your mouth. I said that my mother rose me, she had a single-handed role in raising me up. So they said that I had a single mother. So that had a different meaning altogether. Also, every newspaper, every other newspaper, even Punjab Khetri said that I used to read their newspapers. Can you believe that? So, yeah, but I have BBC, Al Jazeera, Dawn, because I want to know what Pakistanis think about us, and Dawn is a good newspaper. New York Times, Hindu, Indian Express, Times of India, Hindustan Times on my phone. All these applications. So I have this obsessive compulsive disorder to just keep going through news and reading about articles. I do not refer to sports news with as much interest as I refer to the science news, but I have this habit and it has helped me a lot. I did not make notes. There are people who would make notes. And now a lot of material is available right now in the market that would to an extent go with the needs to make notes. But what I would do is, if I'm reading an application, newspaper application, I take screenshots. I would use technology to my advantage. At the end of the day, I would have 40 to 50 screenshots. Out of those screenshots, I would take notes. I would prepare maybe 5-6 liner notes every day. That was a daily routine. So that helped me because along with job, it's slightly difficult to manage UPSC. But you do not work 8 hours a day in the office. I would work like 3 to 4 hours, but I would work sincerely. Rest of the time, while being in the cab, while being on the move, I would try to make good use of technology. There's an application called Pocket on Android as well as iPhone. You can share good articles on that. There's a user community. Suppose 5 friends, they make a group on it. If anyone shares an article, it will go to everyone. So I had a close-knit circle of my friends. We would share information like this.
Yes, sir. I have two questions.
Yes, sir.
And the first question is related to your journey, personal journey. And you have reached to this target after passing through a lot of difficulties, challenges, and adversities. The first question is whether adversity has played any role in your success to have high level of motivation. When people pass through adversity, either they will be depressed or their morale will be too high to overcome all the adversity. The first question is, what role has been played by adversity in your life? Second, had you not been successful in civil services, what would have you done?
So to answer the second question first, because that's an easier one. Had I not got through civil services, I would have probably pursued PhD, because I had an offer from Wharton School of Business for pursuing PhD in strategic management. I would have maybe again applied to Harvard and Wharton or INSEAD. I would have done that because I love teaching. I would not have surely continued with the corporate life. It does not appeal to me. The first one, does adversity make you strong? I think it varies from person to person. It makes criminals out of innocent souls. But there's a saying in Hindi, कहते हैं कि आग में से ही निकल के सोना कुंदन बनता है, something like that. So I believe in that. I think had I been served everything on platter, had I born with a silver spoon, I would have never given tuitions to people. My horizons, the way I think about various subjects, happenings in the world, they would not have broadened. I would have lived in a shell. Or, I would still be a 90-95%er, but with limited opinion, with limited thinking. So I still remember when I was doing my MBA, I was giving tuition to a guy who was doing BSc Honors Statistics, because I had done my Levin and Rubin in MBA properly. So I knew more stats than that guy. So it certainly helps you. While I was doing my BSc Honors Biochemistry, my brother is 1 year younger to me, and he was doing BCom. At that time, accountancy is something I loathed. But after I read a book called Cross and Power, Needles and all, I started enjoying it. So I used to teach him economics, statistics,